DeVos Family Foundation is a proud sponsor of Where You Live.
I love Camp Tall Turf. Hello, Marcus.
Hello. Thank you for being here today.
You know, thanks for letting us come visit. I mean, kids are smiling. They're running around. They're outdoors. They're having fun. What is Camp Tall Turf all about?
Amen. Camp Tall Turf has a mission statement of to equip youth and families for lives of reconciliation in God's world. We started in 1968, and we've been having camp ever since.
You know, it's so fun because you're kind of tucked away from everything. As you drive here, you go through the woods, then boom, you're here in beauty.
I remember when I first came here the first time, I stood right here and looked around and knew that God took his time making this camp. So it's a beautiful place. It's a great place for kids to come, let their hair down, be in the water, and hang out with kids that are not from their area. So it's a wonderful opportunity.
So let's talk about that. So how old are the kids who come here? Do they come here for a week? Do they come here for the summer? What's the whole mission?
We have different sessions in between 5 or 8 days, and kids come from all over. Southeast Grand Rapids, Detroit, Chicago. We bring them in from all over.
And you know, there's always that one thing you really hope a kid takes away from these experiences. What is that for you?
Different things for different kids because they're all different. We try to meet them where they're at. Some are looking to increase their walk with Christ. Some just want to get out of their immediate sphere of influence and meet some other kids from different areas. So we are blessed to be able to provide those experiences.
And you know, I love it because you've got all the camp fun happening. I mean, you've got a lot of that engagement with adults. Kids have the opportunity to have some free time and just think about life. And summer camp does something magical for kids. Tell me about coming to camp. Like, why do you love this place?
They teach you new things, and you get to learn how to make stuff. And sometimes you have free time where you could swim, and they have some like competitions. I love it here. I made some new friends here, and I like that about camp.
It gets kids like more involved in stuff outside of like their TV and their phones, and gets them outside and stuff. I've learned that I do really good like communicating with people and like finding a way to like become friends with them.
Everyone kind of knows each other, and everyone has a connection to here that's personal, and so there's something that always keeps you coming back.
I would like you to meet some amazing leaders in training. We've got you from Chicago, from Canton, from the Detroit area, and Grand Rapids. Ladies, this is such a cool thing. Why do you love being a part of Camp Tall Turf?
Camp Tall Turf is a place where we can all get together to interact and make new friends. I love kids especially, so seeing them have fun, having fun with them, and making friends and family here is like the best part of being here so far.
All right, now it's kind of a long ways from home, but you're here and you feel at home. Isn't that weird? How does that work?
It's beautiful here with the nature and all of the different things that you can do. Yeah, it's really just like about the family and the sense of belonging that you get from the people here. They really make you feel at home, and they provide resources for you if you're missing things from home and stuff like that. And of course, you have regular contact with people from home.
And you know, from your perspective, why is this a good place for kids?
Because they get to run around and have fun, play games, make new friends.
What could be better, right? Thank you, ladies, for sharing yourselves with these kids. You're making a difference.
It's been 22 years since I first started here. I mean, 22 years later, after that first summer, it's a pretty cool place, so it got me hooked.
What are some of the things you've done here?
Well, I was a camp counselor my first summer, so I worked with the kids in the cabin, and then I was a program director seasonally. I managed the LIT program, which is their leadership training program, and then I became the director of programs, so full-time kind of became my calling until I started my own family and kind of took a step back to focus on my family, but I've since re-engaged on the board, and I've been on the board for 8-9 years.
I've been up here most of my life because my great-grandpa helped found the camp. My dad is currently site manager, David. I'm now a counselor here. I think the ministry is really important. I think it's a lot of fun to just work at summer camps in general, just because you form a lot of really fun relationships. You get to meet a lot of new people and just stuff like that.
And this guy was your counselor?
Yes, Marcus was my counselor.
I'm a videographer at Wood TV 8, but I'm back on old stomping grounds here at Camp Tall Turf, and I get to see just the beauty of what God is doing here and what God has done in my life full circle. So,
look at these beautiful smiling faces. This is what Camp Tall Turf is all about. Do you guys love it? All right, I hope you and your family have a great day where you live.
DeVos Family Foundation is a proud sponsor of Where You Live.